Mr. Rocco here. I'm going to do a little bit of stair work and check in and see where we're at. Just got back from Lakeshore Athletic Club where I finished my miles for the day and made it to 250 miles since I got the Fitbit, which was a nice surprise. I'm still sitting in at about 13,000 steps a day, which is almost 6 miles for me, depending on the pace of what I'm doing between work and then going to the gym. Got in some weightlifting as well, about half an hour of swimming. So definitely in the zone, and I feel pretty good, which is important. I tend to get down on myself quite often, not realizing that, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's a process, as they say. And as long as I keep making a little bit of progress all the time, well, there you go. I'll knock my steps in for tonight. It'll be 10 floors. I was already at 9. This is just a little bit of overkill. I'm thinking about upping my step count and upping my stair count and distance, since it's been another week, so it's about time. I did some epic meal prepping this week and put together a calorie allotment for the week and prepped up some meals, which included amaranth, some power greens, roast pork, baked tilapia, and trying to make sure I get in some protein supplementation as well. Of course, you know me, I'm a supplement freak, so, which is funny. It seems to help. Couldn't hurt, right? So I try to stick to it as much as possible. But of course, we had some company this week, and I went over to my mother-in-law's. So that always involves deviating from the meal prep. I guess I just have to have the habit of just taking it with me when I go and be that person. When you're a food addict, I guess that's what you have to do. And to say, well, I appreciate that you love me for who I am and that you want to feed me copious amounts of awesome food. But I brought this little Tupperware container with pre-measured food because I didn't want to whip out my scale at your dinner table. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But when I jump on the scale to weigh myself and I don't see the numbers that I'm looking for, then I realize that obviously got more calories in than I should have. It's been almost a year since I've been on my MyFitnessPal. I'm at about 350 days logged in, well, maybe 340. And I'm still fat. Something wrong with that program. It's my eyeballs, definitely. I gotta tell you, if I don't weigh things on a food scale and measure them correctly, even after all this time, I can still overpour, overserve, overeat. So, one good year doesn't erase, 45 plus years of bad habits and free range eating as a food addict. So I should take that to heart and not worry too much about it. I just got to focus on when I feel good. And, it's tough. Life is, it's a struggle for most of us nowadays. Most of us, well, I should speak for myself, sorry. I'm underemployed at the current moment, pretty much by choice, because I want to have extra time to train. I just wish I had enough in the tank where I could work full-time and train full-time. But I've got that sticking point in my head that it doesn't work that way. So hopefully I can get over that sometime. So as it stands, I'm basically working part-time and trying to go to the gym fairly regular. So imagine my shock and horror when I don't go to the gym. It's like I'm wasting my investment in myself. And I think that's probably why I'm pretty hard on myself, is because this past year was really about trying to get as fit as I could. I've lowered my heart rate, and that's a good thing. It's a good sign of health, I suppose. I definitely have a lot more stamina than I used to, and that's also a good thing. But, as you can see, just going up and down a single flight of stairs, a few rounds, and that ain't great. I should be able to do this with some ease. So, just keep trying. And today was a good day, and I feel good, and that's important. I keep saying that because I want to get that in my head, that I feel good. I feel good that I exercised and that I ate right, and that I'm here talking about being obese, being a food addict, and what I'm trying to do to change it. And that's important. So I appreciate you very much listening to my huff and puff and supporting me and the comments and all that other good stuff. It does add up. And I think that's the main thing. Just keep taking these little steps until they add up to a lot of steps. So, until next time, thanks a lot.